My name is Dori Etter, and I am a business consultant. I live in Pasadena, and I'm excited to be here working with Anese. So I came into this program, primarily to really explore what it means to be present, right? I'm actually really great at what I do, but I know that there's the difference between sort of just showing up and doing my job and actually being present with another person. And through all the things I've done with Anese and with IEP, that's been the big game changer, is that opportunity to raise my presence. That's what's so powerful about Anese's work, is that Anese's work is really a set of tools that's designed to create presence, right? So we start here in these couple of days looking through, where am I not as present as I could be? But then more importantly, we go in and we look, okay, what would being present make available in that relationship, or in that working opportunity, right? Or in that goal and objective of my own. And then there's a set of tools that I get to use and go, oh, if I want presence here, I can pull this tool out of the toolkit. And if I want presence here, I can pull this tool out of the toolkit to use. For me, since this work, one of the most important things that I can see is how doing these steps to become more present actually is a time saver instead of like something that I have to do in addition to. So this morning I had this client call, and it's a client who's usually sort of challenging to work with, and great guy, we have a great relationship, but at the same time, it's his way. And I'm advising him on stuff. And I think that this morning, my opportunity was just to, instead of trying to get him to hear what I'm saying, I just decided to be with wherever he is. And we made so much more progress in a quick 30-minute call, because I wasn't trying to get my point across. I was just being available with him. And what happened at the end was I got the point across, and he was actually open to hearing it because I wasn't trying to put something on top of him. I think that what I'll take away from this and really drive into my organization and my company is this opportunity for us to utilize the tools on a regular basis. One of the core tools is about how to set an intention for like a result or an outcome. How do I show up in the best way to ensure that that happens? And I'm pretty good at it, but I think that the opportunity for our team to come together and do these tools together and be able to say, oh, we're all holding this same framework. The program covers so many tools, which is really wonderful and really valuable. And to think about like, which one do I want to use mostly? I think the one I'm going to use the most is the relationship expectations. And I know that the more that I can be clear, for me, the people in my life, they actually want to be in my life, right? They're the people who want what's good for me. They want what's right. They want me to win at the game I'm playing. And if I can empower them to understand the role that they can play in that, right? That's so much better than them trying to figure it out or guess, right? So I really like this idea of bringing clarity to expectations. And I can see it really fitting into both my work and my team, but also my home and my family. I would love to tell anyone who is interested in participating in Anese's Immersion, probably the first thing I would say is that the opportunity to be in the experience of Anese's presence really redefines what it means to be present, to have an awareness of your own energy, other people's energy, and to learn to respond. So one, just the opportunity to be in her presence can be transformational for you just from that. The other thing I would say for anyone who is thinking about this program is that I guess a couple of things, because one, it's very tailored. So there's a small group of people here, and we have a pre-work session where we talk about what we want to get out of it. We have the first day is very much Anese going in and working through the processes with us, and she's seeing how we respond. So then the second day has really been customized to what do we need, both as a group and individually. So I think that that's super powerful. And if you are coming, again, the beauty is this isn't a come in and learn something and walk away. There's this come in, here's a set of tools, here's the case study, here's the place where you would want to use those tools so that you are leaving equipped, right, with a whole new set of skills and capabilities versus just another piece of knowledge. I think that Anese's leadership development methodology is different than other folks in that it really isn't just talking about how do I solve problems in my organization, but it's actually looking at me. It's having me look at what's important to me, what are the things I value, and then how do I most effectively support myself, the organization, my team to actually fulfill on those things in alignment with who I am, in alignment with those values, right? Which I think is, frankly, the difference between just learning something so that I can go back and hit some of my team members over the head with it, right? Or learning something that empowers me to actually be more connected to my team, more connected to our organizational objectives, more connected to even my own personal growth and development, right, of who I want to be, who I'm intending to be in the future. There really isn't another place that you can go to see to see yourself in a way that with such clarity here. And the applications for it, like this isn't just when I'm in this kind of a meeting or when I'm faced with this problem or when I have this kind of a team member. It's really providing tools, skills, capabilities that are applicable all over, both personally, professionally, with my team, with my family, in my friend relationships and my romantic relationships, sort of across the board. I would say that if you're thinking about attending and aren't sure if it's for you, I would have you look in your own life and just see if the quality of your relationships, if the quality of your inner belief in yourself, and if the quality of the results that you produce are 100% of what you want in life, then you shouldn't bother to come. But if there's any room for improvement, if there's any place where you can look in your life and say, I could do more here, I could be better, you will achieve that expansion in this program.